What's up YouTube? We are back again for another Apex Legends video, and today we got an Apex Legends tips and tricks guide for the Apex Legends Mirage. Now Mirage has been a very special character, especially to me, because Mirage is just that bamboozler and a fun Apex Legends character to be using. So if you guys are trying to main Mirage, this video is definitely going to help you guys out, especially for you guys that are new. Now if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash a like on this video, and also join the family today and hit the subscribe button and ring that bell so you guys will be notified for our next video. Now these tips and tricks are something that I feel that everyone should know, especially if you're planning on playing or maining Mirage. So these tips are in no specific order. I'm just going to be throwing these tips out. So I hope that you guys enjoy these tips, you learn something from these tips, and also enjoy the gameplay in the back. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and run through these tips. The first tip that I want to go ahead and just throw out there is to abuse your ultimate. As Mirage, you have such a short cooldown period for your ult. Okay, so your ultimate, I believe the cooldown is about 60 seconds, and that is insane. Okay, so that pretty much means, well, especially for me, it pretty much means that I have an ultimate every time that I hop into another fight. So you want to spam and abuse your ultimate whenever you can. Either you can use it to get out of situations, you can use it to get into situations. However you choose, make sure that you're using it to the best of your ability just by using it. Now the next tip that I have for you guys is to don't be afraid to res your teammates either in the open or whatnot, just because you do go invisible when you res your teammates. So just by doing that, you never know what you can really get away with, because yo, trust me, I've been getting away with a lot, especially from distance, where somebody gets knocked on accident or something happens and then I'm resin and nobody knows where I'm at. It's just easy to pick up your teammates and just get the going. Another tip that I feel that everyone should know, especially you guys that are trying to main Mirage, is to use your decoys as much as possible. Now when you use these decoys, you need to use them effectively to confuse your opponent. So throw decoys and then go the opposite way. Do not be running right behind your decoy, because if somebody shoots at your decoy, then unfortunately they're going to be hitting you. Okay, so make sure that you have a distance between you and your decoy. The decoy is going to kind of help you get less targeted or teamed on by some enemies, but more importantly, if somebody does shoot at your decoy and gets bamboozled, it'll then let you know their exact location and how far they are away from you. So definitely try to throw a decoy, you know, in the opposite direction of yourself before you enter a fight or while you're trying to heal, because that one decoy might just buy you a little bit of extra time. Now one cool thing about Mirage is that his clones run at different speeds. So if you want the Mirage clone to sprint, then one of the easiest ways to do this is to have a grenade in your hand and then go ahead and use your clone. By doing this, it'll allow your clone to sprint and it would look more like you. So hopefully this method catches a little bit more ankles while you're using Mirage in Apex Legends. Now a nice little trick about using Mirage that not too many people actually talk about is that when you're sending out a decoy, if you hold the button that sends out the decoy for a longer time and then let it go, you automatically take control of your decoy as soon as you let go of the button, opposed to you having to throw out the decoy and then you have to press down on the D-pad to get control. You'll already have automatic control. I feel that would likely get more bamboozled going on, because that is tricky. Okay, that is tricky. Now another cool thing that Mirage can do is he can send his decoys into enemy ults, Watson fences, or caustic traps, and it will show you exactly where that enemy is after the bamboozle goes away. So you'll have the bamboozle symbol and it'll tell you literally where they are, and you can also see your opponent's whereabouts on your map. So I thought that was pretty cool. I feel like not too many people actually talk about it, and I feel that if a lot of people don't talk about it, a lot of people don't even know that you can do that. Okay, so low-key Mirage is kind of like a scout legend in a way, but not really as OP as, you know, Bloodhound or Seer or, you know, all the scout legends like Valk and all that. So another tip for using Mirage, we have to talk about the ult again, and The ult is kind of good, but then it's kind of bad. So for the least experienced people, they're not going to know what hit them after you hit them with a Mirage ult. But for the sweaties and the people that only play Apex Legends 24/7, so, you know, the more comp scene, they're probably going to know more about the game, so they will easily spot you. There are some giveaways. I can make a video about all the giveaways on how to track the actual Mirage when he does hit his ult. So if you guys want that video, then smash a like on this video, and also let me know down below in the comment section. I would really appreciate that. But yeah, just let me know, and I will definitely make that video for you guys if you want it. But when you're using your ult as Mirage, you want to kind of dance around in a circle. You want to confuse your opponent as much as possible. So dance around in a circle, and there you go. Okay, so do that, and then hopefully you did it right and you're good to go. Okay, so use your ult to your advantage, get kind of tricky with it. Just confuse your opponent, and I guarantee you, you will win a lot more of those fights. So the last tip and trick on this list is, of course, going to be talking about the ult again. Now, one thing that I want to go ahead and stress to you guys is that you should be using these ults in any situation. So the best part about using Mirage, and why I chose the main Mirage, is because you can use his ult. It's very, very useful when it becomes a defensive mechanism, but you can also be aggressive with Mirage as well and use your ult to attack somebody or get the first hit on somebody. So I feel that the ult is cool. It's not as OP as people make it seem. Well, you know, some people make it seem, because Mirage is not OP at all. If you want to talk about an OP legend, then I feel that we would be talking about Gibraltar or like something along those lines. But for Mirage, who's kind of, you know, underlooked, kind of, you know, he's underpowered, like, it's fun to use this character, especially if you're having fun with the ults and the decoys. You can really just catch ankles and get the one up on your opponent in all of these gunfights. So hopefully you guys learned something from this video, and if you did and you enjoyed the video, then please make sure to smash a like on it, because I would really appreciate that, and that would definitely help me out in growing this channel. And if you guys are brand new to this channel and this is your first video ever seeing me, then I would really encourage you guys to think about hitting the subscribe button and also ringing that bell. Over here we're going to be doing a whole bunch of different games. Apex is just one that we've been doing for a while, but we're going to add a few more. We just finished the God of War series, so we're going to be doing a whole bunch of gaming over here. So I really appreciate it if you would join the family and hit the subscribe button, and also ring the bell so you guys will be notified for all of our future videos. But I appreciate you guys for watching this video, and I hope to see you all in the next one.